Okay, Eintracht Frankfurt yesterday won the German Cup. They beat Bayern Munich 3-1. And this is their first trophy in 30 years for the club. And this is what the German Bundesliga and German football needs. They need other clubs to compete for silverware in Germany, because it's been Bayern's league dominance for nearly a decade. Dortmund and Wolfsburg obviously have got a few titles in there and have challenged that dominance. Bayer Leverkusen used to be dominant back in the day. Hamburg used to be quite a dominant side. Werder Bremen used to be at the top, and now it's Munich at the moment. They are the top dogs in Germany. This is their first, I think, cup final defeat in a very long time. What is more controversial about this is not that Eintracht Frankfurt won, which is a brilliant story, and it's great to see a new team, or a team that hasn't won a trophy in a while, win some silverware and bring some joy to their club, and it means that's a different team, a new team comes into a European competition that they may not have been in before or for a long time. It's the aftermath of the game. Frankfurt win 3-1, not a problem with that. They won the final. They deserved to win the final. They scored more goals than the opposition. That's the basic principle of the game. It's what the Bayern players did, collecting their losers' medals. Normally, the losing players collect their medals and they form a guard of honour. And it's been done by every losing finalist since the competition was started. They will give a guard of honour and a tunnel of clapping, a tunnel of honour. And they will clap the opposition and they will shake hands and they will, will respect that they were beaten by the better team. It's the custom. It's been going on since the German Cup was instituted by the German FA. The Bayern players went straight down the tunnel and did not wait for the opposition to come down after they'd been awarded the trophy, and they didn't shake hands, they didn't do the gracious clapping. This has not come across well on Twitter. A lot of fans have said that they were classless, they were arrogant, and lack of respect, and that could be why they've lost. They didn't respect the opposition. They clearly underestimated Eintracht Frankfurt, and Eintracht Frankfurt put a beating on them. I think the same could be said of other clubs who disrespect the opposition and then maybe a surprise defeat. And Eintracht Frankfurt were clearly the underdogs, and they won. And I've had this argument about the smaller teams beating the bigger team, and how we love as sports fans, we love an underdog story for the most part. Most sports fans love the underdogs to win. It makes it far more compelling as a tournament. And I've had this discussion with someone who claimed that I was small-minded and naive. It was very patronising on a video I did on Michel Platini. I like watching underdogs win. When Wigan won the FA Cup, they were the underdogs and they won against Man City. Okay, yeah, they got relegated that season, but they won a trophy. Eintracht Frankfurt is their first trophy in 30 years, and they will be seeing them in European competition next year, which is great for German football. It gives it a bit more spice and a bit more depth, because I look at German football for most of the last decade, and it has predominantly been Bayern Munich first, Borussia Dortmund second, everyone else scrambled for third. Now, Dortmund have been declining over the last few years, since Klopp left. And Bayern Munich are now showing a few cracks themselves. So it would be nice to see some new teams at the top of German football, and a bit of a toss-up with the league. It makes it more interesting, it makes it more compelling to watch. And I commend Eintracht Frankfurt for winning their first piece of silver in 30 years. This will give the club a boost. It gives them a chance to play in Europe, and those players get better exposure on the European stage, and they can get seen by other clubs. It grows the interest in the game. When a new team wins something, it gathers interest. It's like, this is a story. And the Bayern players, how they reacted after the final whistle is not right. If it is a tradition that the losing team form a guard of honour for the winning team and show the winning team respect, do it. If you flout that, you're seen as arrogant, disrespectful, and ungracious. And Bayern are starting to get that reputation of arrogance in German football, and a lot of German fans at the World Cup aren't Bayern fans. Just because they're the biggest club in Germany does not mean they have the right to be disrespectful to the opposition, which is clearly what they were in the game, otherwise they would have won. If they respect the opposition, they would have taken it seriously. They were too disrespectful and they deserve to lose. Simple. Anyway, thank you very much for watching. It's been an interesting one. I've been asked to do more Bundesliga videos, so I'm starting to do more Bundesliga videos. So that was a fan request, sort of, and I thought I'll cover this because if it's not the result, it's the aftermath of the game that I find more interesting. Anyway, thank you very much for watching. Please like and subscribe, place your comments below, and I'll have some more videos for you soon.